Hello there. I welcome you all to yet another session on General English. India attained freedom in 1947, but women are still struggling for it. Women have always have had to walk an extra mile to gain their space in the society's panorama. In this backdrop, we are on chapter 6, titled Indian Women and the Salt Satyagrah. Satyagrah is the revolution Kranti movement written by Kamala Devi Chattopadhyay. This passage is an extract from a full-length book titled Indian Women's Battle for Freedom by the well-known political leader of the pre-independence days, Kamala Devi Chattopadhyay. This book gives an account of the Indian women's struggle for political and social reforms and their efforts aimed at gaining representation in the political field, that is, the right of citizenship. Women were not given the right to vote, and several British commissions denied them the right on the grounds that they were socially disabled. Socially disabled? They were not fit socially, they were socially challenged or socially incapable or handicapped. Finally, the Madras Legislative Assembly was the first to do so in 1921. When women sought a representation in the Round Table Conference in 1929, the British government turned down their nominees and selected their own and continued to ignore the Indian women's demand for equal rights. Women also felt bittered about the communal war which aimed at dividing people along religious affiliations. The present passage refers to this period of 1929-30 when women were disillusioned with the attitude of the British authorities and Gandhiji was also preparing for the Salt Satyagrah. The Congress had brought out its own reply to the Simon Commission in the form of Nehru Report and put forward the demand for Purna Swaraj. This coincided with the launching of the civil disobedience movement. The women's organizations sought Gandhiji's permission to participate in this. This is the historical background of the essay that we are going to read. It is the struggle of the women in 1929 who were considered socially handicapped by not only the Britishers but also their own countrymen. The women were bittered, they were deceived, they were let down again and again to attain right to vote, right of citizenship, right of representation in conferences, but they were let down again and again. In 1929-30, when the Nehru Report was out and civil disobedience movement by Gandhiji was picking up and he was about to start his Salt Satyagrah, women approached him and sought and wanted to take permission to be a part of the Salt Revolution. With this backdrop and introduction of the essay, we shall continue the reading in the next video. Take care, be good.